Hello everyone, it's Finn Hale and this is my first commentary of 2012. Sorry for the delay, I've been socializing, I've been to the movies with my girlfriend and I'm busy with my other friends and doing some band stuff, writing songs for my band and doing other things for a change. But now it's time to get back to work. So in this video I will be comparing assault rifles and submachine guns and tell you how to get the best out of in those two weapon classes. So the main difference between these weapon classes is the range. I'm using the M4-1A, I think that's what the weapon is called. I like it a lot. I think it's the best assault rifle in this game. So, it's, like I said, it's the range that's the greatest difference between these two weapon classes, and MW3 has done a great job balancing these two weapon classes, because assault rifles work great in long range and they are way more powerful than submachine guns are, but their weakness is the slow fire rate, and that's why I definitely recommend going for long range kill, medium to long range kill with assault rifles, because going into close quarters and tight corners and run and gunning all the time isn't really a reasonable thing to do when you're using assault rifles. So as you can see in this video, I am playing Team Defender on C-Town, and our strategy is to sort of camp that little place, that house over there, and it gives me good cover so I can take out enemies before they even get close, That's a really great way to use assault rifles to get the best out of them. And definitely proficiencies, good proficiencies to use is either kick to reduce the recoil even more, or use the impact proficiency like I do to take out the enemies hiding behind thin covers and yeah, that stuff. And I've recently discovered how effective marksman really is with assault rifles, because you can easily discover snipers in the far away, and no smoke screen or anything will distract you from enemies. You can see their names when you're just aiming down sights and scanning the whole area like I do. But in this video I'm not actually using marksman, because I don't think I haven't in this video I did discover how great it is actually. So, but after this I've been using it a lot, and I can tell you I recommend it if you're using assault rifle. It's really good perk and really ideal for long range shooting. So that's it for the assault rifles. Let's check out for the submachine guns next. Now when you're using a submachine gun, marksman isn't the ideal perk to use. Instead, steady aim would be way more helpful, because as you can see in this clip, I do hip fire a lot with submachine guns, and I'm using PP90M1, which is my favorite submachine gun thanks to its high fire rate and stability, So yeah, when you're using a submachine gun, going for those long range shots isn't really worth it. It's like hopeless, because the weapon's way is or the flinch, the recoil is pretty enormous when you're using submachine guns, and if the target is moving, it's kind of hopeless to try to take out the guy from the long range. So definitely use close quarters and avoid open areas, and that's also the reason why marksman isn't helpful at all, because even though you would spot enemies from long range, there's no really reason to go get them, because if they have assault rifles, they will probably take you out even if you had a 2 seconds head start in terms of shooting. And yeah, don't bother shooting far. Fire rate is really fast in submachine guns, so some of them still could use rapid fire, but I don't think PP90M1 needs it, because it has really high fire rate as it is. So instead I use extended mags to keep on the hip fire slaughter for longer. But some submachine guns like P90 and UMP might need rapid fire to get the best out of them. So like I said, extended mags would be a good choice in terms of attachments as well when using submachine gun, because most of them have really high fire rate and they will end the magazine really quickly. So if you could extend the mag a little bit, it might be a tremendous help. And when you're using steady aim, kick isn't really a necessary proficiency for submachine guns, but instead range would be a little better choice, because if the enemy is just a little bit too far to get the secured kill, the range proficiency will fix that for you. And I think it's way more useful than kick, because if you're gonna use the submachine guns like I do and go to close quarters, you don't really mind the kick recoil in these weapons when you're just hip firing, because I'm telling you, when you're using steady aim, hip firing would be recommended, because the idea is that you shouldn't waste time in aiming down sights when you can take them down pretty easily by hip firing too. Yeah, but that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. Sorry for the delay again, and please comment, rate and subscribe, and go get some noobs.